It's over, I guess. Yes, our stroll is at an end. And now the place. Hey, look over here. It's breaking up. Let's get out right now. The shaking is stopping. Wait, is the whole girdle hind collapsing? Damn. First one back wins. We're hot-footing it all the way back to the Rainbow Road. No snap, it's landing. I don't believe it. The bridge is gone. Never mind that. Look over there. Hawkins' ship? The hell? What's the Zeit doing here? We can't afford to waste time standing around being surprised. Haken, without that rainbow, we're stuck here. Henny, Keon, don't worry about me. Just get out of here. I would advise Captain, but the air currents around here are crazy right now. That's not all. Looks like this place is hidden behind an energy field. If you touch it, well, you'll probably toast. Or you'll probably be toast. Spelling error. Literally. What are you gonna do? Nothing seems to work. Please, wait a moment. How did the ship make it here? Haken, at this point, we've only got one option left. Yeah, we gotta ride the Zeit. We'll just have to figure it out as we go. Should be fun, huh? Bye, Chief. Thought I might find you here, Captain. Master Lee, why did you come here? We received a message from Takatori Castle, from Emperor Sanuki Nambu to be precise. Really? What did he tell you? He said the pathway from the Fuji Sakura to the enemy country was cut off all of a sudden. The Rainbow Bridge did prove unreliable in the end, yes. Sounded like you might not have a way back, Captain. We couldn't just leave you hanging, so here we are. Man, talk about your subordinates having their act together. Wish we had that level of competence in the orchestral army. You still haven't told us how you made it here. We flew in. Huh? Hey, they're trying to make a stupid joke. It's not funny. We did try to track down that the android Pete like he told us, but that android, he came to the Schlafen Celeste where I'd repaired the warp device. W03? W03? Why would he do that? Presumably to teleport himself here. I'm not much of a fighter, so I wasn't able to apprehend him, however. I did look at the teleport coordinates, and they were pointing to where we are right now. I see. So that's why he showed up here out of the blue. Then, as during the last battle, he reused the main cannon on the Schlafen to open a warp hole. And with a little hop, well, you get it. I can't believe it. You redid that on your own? You're not making much sense here, guys. And what do you mean with a little hop? They climbed down the Schlafen Celeste and jumped into the warp hole created by the cannon. We did that once before to get to the Einstone world. Sounded like you were pulling some very reckless stunts after I'd gone back home. I thought that main cannon wasn't supposed to be usable right now. You're right that it can't be used to travel between dimensions, but you're reversing regular space. Not a big deal with a little elbow grease. So that's how you did it, huh? Like I told you, Captain, if you're in danger, we'll come running. Okay, Flying Tiger. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, the shock of our entry here caused the engine to overheat significantly. Aren't you supposed to be an expert? What are you going to do then? Our only chance is to open the shielding all the way and pray that the Zeit can make it. We'll also use the shock absorbers for all they're worth, but they were never designed for this kind of situation. Well, duh. Even flying battleships don't have defensive gear suited for such an awful scenario. I suppose the rest is up to fate then. Not that the odds are looking very promising. Can't say I like this. You're not wrong. Still, we'll just have to hope we make it out alive. I guess we basically got a 1 in 56 million chance to succeed. Yeah, that's not very likely. Okay, everybody, strap yourselves in, because it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Vice Chief, lower the bulkheads in every section. I'd like to, but some of them are in bad shape after our impact on arrival. And so already taking such a huge risk, even if a few of them open isn't such a big deal, is it? Still, at a minimum, we need to close off the engine block and the armory. I'll take a look at them, Vice Chief. It should be fine if I close them manually, right? Allow me to go with you. Hopefully I won't slow you down too much. I will also assist Ash and Easel. It'd be prudent to divide tasks between us. Cielos. Bah! I suspected to come to this. Tell me where these bulkheads are located. You're a big help. Happy to have you as our guests. I'll head for the generator room. We'll see each other soon, Captain. If we live through this, of course. Please, let me help adjust the engine output. I'll do what I can too, and I'll regret it if I don't. Alright, good luck and Godspeed. Shields fully open. Those of you who don't have any particular jobs, please go to the passenger cabins and hunker down. Follow me, everyone. Alady, there's nothing more we can do right here. Perhaps I should have come alone after all. Rubbish. You know you never had made it this far on your own, right? I suppose this is fate, still. Lady Princess Neige. If we make it out of this alive, we're still having that party at my castle. Everyone's working so hard, even risking their lives for us. I want to give something back. Yes, absolutely. O gods of the Shura, if you truly do exist, I beg of you, keep the stars of death and disaster from shining down on us. It's over. Your Highness, I didn't expect to see you here. If it is Tone, did Master Haken and his comrades successfully make it to Gretelheim? I don't know. However, I do have news to report. Not good news, I take it. It concerns the current situation. An enormous globe-shaped island is falling from the sky. What could it be? Considering the bearing of the Rainbow Bridge, it must be a Gretelheim. At least you won, Kaguya. If I may, Your Highness. If I may, Your Highness, Princess Kaguya might still be... I know. You may stand down. Sir. Oui. Please, it's still too early for you to call Kaguya to your side. I beg you, protect our daughter. And is it... Now, as I say, is it next to, like, John Moses or something's turn or something? Nah. Did we survive? It seems that Greater Han has fallen. Must have been a hell of a fight, but with the help of the Sure Lad and the Elven Princess, you did it, Haken. Defeating the Ice was impressive, and now you've overcome an even greater trial. However, you need to grow stronger still. You, the wandering bounty hunter of the second generation. Before long now, you'll have to see he leap headfirst into a much wider world. I believe in you, my son. Wow, he was basically hitting Project Cross Zone and Moon Dwellers. They actually made sprites. Go on, take it. Huh? There's no milk in it, right? Youch. Whoa. I'll bring some back to sell in my store, meow. Why is Mark Hunter here? They all seem to be enjoying themselves. Hey, Alady, open wide. Look, Lady Princess Neige, I'm more than capable of eating without assistance, as you know. Anyway, pretty impressive setup you got here, on short notice too. So much meat, I can't handle it. Why is that, Lady Princess Kaguya? You dislike meat? You see, in my homeland, most dishes are based around fish, but seeing and smelling all this makes me a bit dizzy. What I'd like to know is how you get a body like that when you eat nothing but fish. Meat from land animals is lovely if you ask me. So juicy. Mmm. Nothing beats the elegance and simplicity of rice and a bowl of miso soup. And a few slices of slipjack tuna on top and... Ooh, what wouldn't I do for a taste of that? I enjoy miso soup as well, but surely it would be quite the anticlimax to serve it at a banquet like this. However, you're right. There's no shortage of meat here. Perhaps this diet is how Neige ended up looking as she does. I'd have thought she'd have stuck to big, round apples to achieve that, but apparently not. Our good princess does seem like a meat lover, doesn't she? If the whole drink more milk thing applied for meat too, I'd become unstoppable? Well, since you asked, don't think you better stick to a balanced diet instead of going to that extreme? All you got is a food baby. Oh, leave the poor girl alone. She can certainly do with putting some weight and some muscle. Wait, what? You've got to be joking. I know, a good training regimen for you. Try going up and down Valerianella Tower on foot, instead of using your magic broom. Do you find your meal satisfactory, Mobile? Oh yes, I really wish I could bring some of this back to Shionen Jr. How long are you going to linger here, Cosmos? We finished our business in this world. Understood, Cielos. However, I request you wait until Momo has finished eating. Ugh, we're wasting time. As soon as you're done with that food, we go home. Hurry up! I'm sorry for taking so long. Hmm. Don't forget to use your napkin when you're done. Shinra and Oma. Seems like their history is complicated. They get in our way at every turn, and it's not like we're swimming in resources even at the best of times. You're an organization You're an organization devoted to spreading chaos and discord throughout the world. Sorry if I'm a little short on sympathy. Spreading chaos, discord throughout the world, huh? However, it definitely made the long nights less arduous if I knew a certain handsome man was out there cheering for me. Hmm. You know what? I could do with a handsome man cheering me on too. Get where I'm coming from, Reiji? Don't look at me. Maybe I'm being presumptuous, but allow me then. You can do it, dear Xiaomu, sweet Saya. You're just pathetic. Go to hell. Ouch. You may find them pathetic, but, even in hell, Axel will still be Axel. Let's just leave it at that, shall we? Oh man, you're really in the doghouse now. Or should it be... should that be the fox's den? Here you are, special delivery. Courtesy of Fatty Hansel. Glad to see my confectionery specialist made it. We're supposed to have sweets now. After all that meat, if I eat any more, what? Grow another pair of breasts? What are you doing here, Wolfie? Are you the party pooper specialist? I had to grab some of the fried tofu while I was here. That's all. My real goal is Greta Heim. You know, sitting right outside. Ah, yes, I see. How can you people sit around stuffing your faces while things are still crazy outside? Oh dang, it was destroyed. At least nobody got hurt, hopefully. Still, we sure got lucky with the way it fell, no matter how you slice it. I nearly had a heart attack. I was in total stat, anxiously watching this monstrous structure slowly falling from the sky. But in the end, it crashed in the sea. Right next to my house. How convenient. No in a million years will we be this lucky again if we had to do it over. Besides, I gotta admit, Hawkins' battleship surely held up well. I'd argue it comes second only to my dear Silent Box. Well, cheers. The damage is pretty huge though. If only the repairs could go well too. The Vice Chief and the Doc are working hard on this already. I'll cook them a nice big meal as a reward when they're finished. It's about time for them all to head back, isn't it? Well then, I'm reluctant to end such a merry feast, but we should probably be off. You're probably right. Shall we start with New Formidaheim? Indeed. There's still a crossgate here. We should be able to use it to send Cosmos and her company to their own world. Are you certain this method will be successful? Just trust us, okay? That said, a bit of luck probably wouldn't hurt either. This isn't something to be flippant about. What if we trust our luck and end up in a completely different world? You'll be fine. A certain wrinkly old nerdy lady made sure to record the warp data when Momo arrived here. Ah, yes, we should be able to use that. And if we compare that to the data from when our dear little Cosmos came here through the other crossgate, you are correct. Having this data available should considerably improve warp accuracy. Sounds like you've got it all figured out. I'll also make sure to send you some warp data when I get home to Dulce's tomb. I should probably get going too. My name is Mark Hunter. I suppose you've been alright. That's it? Shouldn't you at least say thanks for all the great food and drink? Hey, Hunter or whatever. It was good, whatever it was. You better not slack off now. Meow what? What's going on? I've been hired by King Ruvar. My job is to investigate the fallen ruins of Greater Heim. This opportunity to expand my territory was too good to pass up. I've already staked my claim. I'll reap my rewards while you sit on your asses. We were the ones who actually made it fall, Besides, this territory belongs to House Housen by rights. You're adults. Act like it. What am I supposed to investigate again? And when? at Greta Hine, right outside his castle, starting right now. I just told you a minute ago, you imbecile. Sheesh, you ever heard of an indoor voice? Anyway, I'll just enjoy a bit more chow before we hit the road. Right. Farewell, Master Rebor. Master Mark. And now, time to transport our boys and girls. We should be able to use this to get home, right? Readings indicate stable cross skate output. No particular difficulties are anticipated. Fine. Let's get on with it then. No need to be in such a hurry, Tielos. I want to see you off properly. Got all your presents with you? Yes. Thank you very much, Miss Cleo. She was going to love these curry-flavored cakes. Will she now? I suppose you'll pester her into eating them one way or the other. It would be premature to speculate at this point. Her feelings will become evident when the baked goods are in her possession. Make sure you give our dear warrior programmer Shion my regards. Okay, Dark Lady and Cosmos. Play nice with each other now. Goodbye, Cosmos. Now to say it's Yellows. Trying to find and destroy your system model. That's such a sad thing. Well then, everyone. Thank you ever so much. Yes, we value the assistance we have received from the people of this world. Reiji, Shamu, Saya. Though I lack empirical data to support this assertion, the possibility remains that we may one day meet again. You will. Yeah, would be nice. One day. On a festival stage, maybe. Make sure you bring all your friends, too. We'll be expecting you. Already looking forward to it. Very well. Farewell, children of lost Jerusalem. Dang, so they're gone. Ugh. Cosmos and T. Elos. I wonder how their battle will turn out in the end. That is their struggle to decide as they see fit. We can only pray for a happy ending. Indeed, such a pretty Katakuri. They really should be friends instead. Big Sis Saya, I guess it'll be you and yours next. Yes, I heard from Dokumetsu and Dokugozu a little while ago. They're already at Mirabella's castle. The plan is to use that clock-shaped gate, right? That's where we're headed, then. I've got some stuff to take care of over there, so that's convenient. Before you go, the Orchestral Army and myself will be parting ways with you here. I guess I've been with you guys since almost the beginning. It's been a wild ride. Lots of fun. Until next time. Reiji and Axel, are you going back too? I kind of hoped you might join the Orchestral Army. No thanks. I don't really think working two jobs in two different worlds is gonna pan out. I'm flattered, but I just got out of another organization, so... Wait, what? I did? Guess your memory's still not back, Axel. I think you were in the something something army, probably? Coda, you might as well just admit you don't remember it. Alright, I'll come back here once I've seen off the captain's friends. Good. I'll leave the rest to you. I'll be on my way back to the giant Marquise, after stopping off at Little Cleo's to talk about my next delivery of goods, that is. I trust we will meet again, King Ezel. Yes, farewell. Farewell, you who will hence become king. Now letting them off. Ma'am, we heard you got to eat all kinds of tasty food. Why didn't you invite us? It's part of your punishment for being so incompetent that you were caught by the Shura. Get it up, Dokugozu. I'm sure there's even more punishment waiting for us when we get home. Hey, isn't that a good thing? Hey, you sure you want to trust these clowns with something this important? Nah, don't worry. They're pros when it comes to interdimensional travel. And now, without further ado, I'd like to go home. Remember, boys, if I end up in the same place as them, we'll just try to kill each other again. So make sure you separate us, you hear? Aw, but that sounds like tons of fun to me. Alright then, we'll be merciful and let you go this time, since that's what Mr. Saya wants. He wants to talk after causing so much trouble for us. Oh yes, and we're sure to cause you more. Soon enough. I've already got plans ready to go. What are you up to now, Saya? Ah, the beauty of it. Gun to the throat, gun to the head. Everything I tell you right here and now, there's a time and place for us to fight. And this isn't it, boy. We'll continue this dance later, on a more suitable stage. Alright, and you can be damn sure that when the time comes, the one to pull the trigger first will be me. Come on, don't tease us like that. I was all fired up to enjoy the fight. I'm so sorry. It's just that I can't resist winding up, my dear boy. I get what you mean, meow. He's kind of like a kid sometimes, meow. Yeah, like a teenager who thinks he's so grown up. That'd be 2,000 spankings each. Really? Are you going to use the Arisuryu Senju Kanon technique? What? You got a technique? You got any technique? Right. I'll be off then. You better not build any more of those Byakuya machines. She does. No more causing trouble with people in other worlds, got it? Yes, yes. Well then. We'll see each other again soon, boy. I'm sure you'll enjoy the one-to-one embryo plan. What? And now they're gone. 101 what now? Well, whatever. Another Oma plan is always bad news. They sure are full of themselves. Okay, the next boy. Here we are. Glad I got to see you off properly this time, Reiji. Yeah, you're taking good care of us. Once again. So this is the end of the festival, I guess. It's been fun. Maybe we'll meet again someday. Have a safe trip. Friends from another world. I'll never forget you. Since the worlds are connected now, we might just meet again. If you come to visit us in our world, I'll show you the sights. Give you the grand tour of all all the dodgy spots in Akihabara. So you got Akihabara in your world too, huh? Not just Asakusa. Dodgy? You don't mean it's crawling with demons, surely. I understand. I'll do my very best to help you fight these demons. I suspect a misunderstanding is afoot here. Well, never mind. I guess this is goodbye. Adios, Arisu and Fluxland. Right. Till next time, Project Crosshome. Look out for yourselves. Now there's just Axel, Alphamy, and Koda left. Dr. Marianne contacted me earlier to say she's done fixing the warp device. Hold on, before you get to that, I'm gonna leave you here. 2. I had to go to Meiji Castle. Whatever for? To fish out some treasure from the underground waterway. It should still be in okay condition even if it's been underwater a while. As long as you can do that without ending up as seafood soup, knock yourself out. I'll stay with the group a little longer. Tell shooting I'll be back soon, won't you? Got it, and don't hesitate to call me if you ever want to do some business. I wish you luck, Lady Captain Anne. Right then, Captain. Let's head for that huge battleship. Ah, where it all started. I never want to experience this again. Can we really go home this way? We're just gonna have to trust that Dr. Marion knows her stuff. Good. That's all, you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry for doing this if you're not feeling great, asshole, but I need to ask you one last thing. What is this thing, Master Hagen? This Alchemy is nice and all. Are you sure it's a good idea to take her back like this? Wait a second. Alchemy, sure she's nice, but she's still one of the good guys. But before we came to this world, she helped us fight off an enemy that was attacking us, taking a big hit in our place. She's still my friend. If I didn't think so, no. If I didn't think so, no way we could trust each other with our lives and fight alongside each other. Coda. Okay, Arnold boy. It's not like I was gonna stop you taking her or anything. It's your decision. Just wanted to hear you say it. Lady Alchemy has been at our side throughout this long struggle. If she truly had any nefarious intent, it would have been clearly apparent in her willpower. You're saying I did okay? We're comrades in arms. If you return to your own world, I'll always think highly of you. Lady Alchemy, I wish you the best. Alady. That's right. Yeah, that's it. Axel? Seems Master Axel's willpower changed all of a sudden. Huh? Did you recover your memories? Ooh, I suppose I did. I've caused quite a lot of hassle for you, eh, Kota? Heh, don't sweat it. At least I haven't been bored. And it seems I've made another death for myself. I'm sorry, Alpha-Me. Welcome back, Axel. His memories are one thing, but she's like a completely different person, too. Oh my, this is a rather change for the better, wouldn't you say? Axel, do you remember everything that's happened up to now? Unfortunately, yes. Guess I haven't always been the nicest guy to be around. Yes, you could say that. Ugh, come on, don't rub it in, Kabi and Anbu. Hakken Browning. Okay, Wide Awake Seaweed. Got any questions? Actually, yeah, before I go. Just how did you end up with the name Browning anyway? Your father's last name is Moses. You're not related by blood, but still. It's from my mother, Lemon Browning. So it's her last name. Lemon. I see. Axel? Not that I ever saw much of her. Ashton pretty much raised me. In a manner of speaking. You brought up a child? You W07? A W number? See, I've been at it for 23 years now, dude. That's like a lot of work, you know? I get it, Lemon. So that's the capability entrusted to the series. In a world where war is an everyday reality. Hakken, don't you want to know all the things that have been kept from you about your life? Such as... Wait a second, Axel Almar. I figured you probably got something to do with the Neverland, and therefore with Ashen and me. Actually, you might even know something about my biological father. But I've already got a dad, a man who's prepared to follow in his footsteps as the second wandering bounty hunter. As long as he's proud of me, I'm good. All the other stuff can wait. Besides, right now I've got enough on my plate with the Shura and the Elven Princess. I'm sorry for the trouble. You do know I'm actually a native to this world, right? I see. Quite the tangled tale, all this. Well, fair enough. So this world, this unknown infinite settlement, is definitely your home. I'll be leaving now. Coda, Alpha-Me. It's time for us to get back to where we belong. Yes, I understand. Yeah, Shoko and Grants are probably waiting for me. Then when I get back, I'm sure Roar will... Are you ready to go? Yeah, do it, Dorothy. Alady, good luck. Master Coda, I think you'll make for a great Shura. You're kind of like a Shura I know. He always used to worry about stuff, but in the end, he grew pretty strong. I'll grow strong as well. Strong enough to be the equal of any fighter I meet. Master Coda, make sure you never neglect your training. Sure. I've got lots of things to tackle as Fighter Roar when I get home, so that's not going to be a problem. Bye then, Honed Steel Alady. Farewell. Alpha-Me, next time we meet, teach me how to manipulate those demonic masks, will you? I'll even show you how to combine them. Adios, Outlanders from a world so close, yet so far away. Do you think we'll meet again, Hakken? Remember what Shanwu and Reiji said? The worlds are connected now. I'm pretty sure our paths will cross again, sooner or later. You may be right. Ugh. And just like that, they're gone. Bittersweet, isn't it, Hakken? Yeah, Cosmos and her group, Reiji and friends, now Axel and the others. They sure know how to make a ruckus, but it's kinda quiet without them. Those should be the last of our otherworldly visitors then. Not quite. There's still our Shura boy here. That's right, the Shura. I'll return to the Dragon Dominion Tower. Ryugu Island isn't very far from here, so I think I'll say my goodbyes too. I see. Thank you for everything, Lady Koma. If you really mean that, you should buy some more merchandise. Ahem, I mean, thank you for your patronage. I don't believe it. Can you ever think of anything other than your own profit? As a fellow businesswoman, I do get where she's coming from. Yeah, he's gotta return the Archon. Well, this is where I take my leave, so I guess this is goodbye. The sweet shop Fatty Hansel is open 24/7, 365. Please come again. With pleasure, Lady Cleo. I'm sure Cindy Bard would love it too. If I can give him permission, I shall visit the store every day. You don't know the terror of sweet things. Eating sweets like that every day? Yes, at this rate, even Cindy's deliciously toned abs will turn all mushy and wobbly in just a month or two. I'll be parting ways with you two. I need to negotiate with little Cleo on the matter of restocking for the Sweet Guys Cafe. Cats Catonos, thank you for everything until now. And about the elves living in the town of the Giant Marquise. I'll come to take them with me once the Spina Castle is restored. You can come whenever you want. I don't mind. You are always welcome. You'll excuse me, I shall take my leave here as well. I see we walk straight east in order to reach Esmeralda Castle. Dorothy, sorry for dragging you around this whole time. I'm very grateful to you too. Well, it's nothing to write home about. Also, you're not getting a discount or something because of your flattery, so forget about it. It's not expected something like that either. Sure, sure. Okay, battling merchants. We will now head down south towards the Fujisakuura. Let's play it together again sometime. I'm down. Though I would enjoy it if we could take it easier next time. I absolutely agree, Vice Captain. Thank you very much to all of you. And about your shops, I'll pray that the stars of death and destruction do not shine down on them. Wait a minute. I'd rather you pray we succeed than pray we avoid doom. Dang, Alady. Breathtaking. Although we face much hardship here, using this place as a stepping stone for our journey to Gretelheim, it feels nostalgic somehow. Good thing there's no permanent hole right in the middle of the tree. What are your plans for the future, everyone? I'll be heading back to New Frutalheim and investigating Varna Street, to the east of here on the way. As for me, I'd very much like to go home to Medge Castle. However, I'm a little worried about Kaguya. Okay, Princess Smoothbelly. I'll take responsibility and escort our voluptuous princess to Takatori Castle. Much appreciated, Haken. While we're at it, how about taking a casual stroll around town to unwind a bit? Let us all peaceful, and after that, we could, Yes, I'll invite my master and Shiryu, and we'll enjoy a lovely meal together. Yeah, sounds great. Ouch. Excellent. I don't have to worry, and Haken's rather more risque ambitions have been nicely put down. I'm sure you enjoyed that, Princess binds her breasts. At least they look bound. Lady Princess Neige, what exactly do they mean by this? Oh, didn't need to worry about that. Right. Anyway, here's where we part ways then, sure boy, Elven Princess. Sure, cocky cowboy. I'd like to offer my gratitude. We struggled against many powerful enemies. We can never overcome those trials without each other. Definitely. It's all down to teamwork. And don't forget, you're part of the gang too, Alady. Where will the Shura go from here, I wonder? Now that the Gretelheim has been destroyed, we no longer have any way to return our Wave Kingdom to our home world. Good point. I guess you're right. It follows that we'll have to build new lives for ourselves here, in this unknown infinite settlement, this endless frontier. The Shura will find a new unity and live alongside each other in peace. It's time about finding a way to bring the Snow Queen and the Pied Piper, Demi Shura, I guess, back into the fold, right? We are capable of more than just battle. Our task is simply to make them realize this fact. Of course, we might be met with further hostilities. Still, we have to make the attempt in order to unify the Shura in this world into a coherent society. Alady. I'm with you all the way, Alady. You can always count on the Nambu clan's support. The same goes for us in the orchestral army. Well, once I've run it past my superiors, that is. Everyone, I am most grateful. Achieving unity in this world? I've got something to say about that, just to you. And that is, once again, welcome to the Endless Frontier. Alady, I'm happy to call you one of my friends, and allies in this world. Master Haken, your words will be a source of inspiration for me. You know what you need to do, Alady. All that's left is to put in the work. I will. Well then, everyone. Until we meet again. The gates of Medge Castle are open for you anytime. Like, I'm totally cheering for you, dude. Farewell. I'll definitely come and visit you again at Espina Castle, Neige. I'm looking forward to it. There's a lot of rebuilding to get on with, though. After all, don't forget that my castle is far bigger than yours. Right, Alady. Let's go back to the Dragon Dominion Tower, where our journey began. Yes, Lady Princess Neige. So the final one is these two, which makes sense. He's got to put the Archon back in its area. Epilogue. Shura, Princess, and the World. We're back at last. The Dragon Dominion Tower stands before us. Yeah, where it all began. Now we just need to report to Lady Cindy. Once that's done and dusted, I'll have to head back to my castle. Lady Princess Sneeze. The fact that the elves were transported to the Wave Kingdom, and thus that I met you. I'm glad it all turned out this way. I believe this chance encounter has done more to develop my strength than 1,000 days of training. What's going on? You're awfully somber all of a sudden. I haven't completed one struggle. I simply want to offer my sincere gratitude before I go on to the next. I thank you for saving me. I did? Yes. I knew nothing but battle, and you have taught me many things. Even in the midst of our fierce struggle against the Gretelheim and Gerda's faction, you always carried yourself with grace, a light to brighten my path. Are you saying I'm one note and frivolous? Not at all, rather, it speaks to the strength of your heart. Your body might be delicate, but you are possessed of a most impressive soul. My mistress, Shadowbound Cindy, taught me many unsurpassed arts of battle. But you, Princess of the Elves, Lady Princess Neige, it is you who taught me the importance of a strong heart. And alongside all our friends from many worlds, we were able to bring this struggle to a successful end. If I had been transported to the Endless Frontier alone, I could have never built any sort of life for myself here. You've been a strong person as long as I've known you. You've always been a natural leader. So don't sell yourself too short, Alady. Right, enough with the serious talk already. I humbly accept your thanks. Now it's time for you to listen to me for a little while, okay? What is it? I now release you from the responsibility I gave you at Espina Castle to act as my bodyguard. Instead, I'm gonna give you a new task. Huh? Hey, don't make that face. I need to get back to Espina Castle for me, remember? What if something happened to frail little me on the way? But why come all the way here then? You could have released me from my task while we were at Espina Castle. For one thing, I wanted to say goodbye to all our friends from other worlds. They've been very good to me. Secondly, well, I wanted to show my gratitude to Ashura and to you, Alady and Ash, for all the help you've given me in this battle. I didn't engage in this struggle out of a desire for reward. This is about the dignity of House Hausen. We can't have people thinking of us as cheapskates who don't reward those who we helped, who've helped us hugely. I'm sure no one would think such a thing. Quiet, you. And lastly, if everyone were around, it'd be really embarrassing. What's gone into you? I understand. I will receive whatever you wish to offer with utmost gratitude, Lady Princess Neige. That's good.
では褒美を授けます。アレディ・ナーシュよ。ありがとうございます。ネージュ姫殿。目を閉じなさい。私がいいと言うまで絶対に。わかりました。絶対に。
Aw, she kisses him. A man that is 100 years her junior. It's over though. Ugh. Some quick thoughts. It was too long. They honestly did too much with the battling, and this is basically just boss battles the game. Regardless, I didn't like the fact that they kind of wrapped up the story pretty quickly with just the Souls thing, but, well, it's Super Robot Wars. You're not supposed to expect much from the story. Unless it's like Super Robot Wars W. But I understood. It was a fun game though, and Alady and Neige were nice additions. It's kind of sad why I didn't see them in Project Cross Zone 2. They would have easily been perfect for the game, but that is what it is. We'll deal with that when we get to the Project Cross Zone 2 play through on my channel. But yeah. Oh snap, it's got actual... What's called... Actual graphics. One quick thing though, we might do the, well, we probably will do the actual tower thing later on. So we can just, you know, be done. with this game. But I'll probably deal with that later. For now, I say this playthrough is complete. Or, beaten. I beat the story. That's all I wanted. It is nice seeing these graphics though. But yeah, apparently the original sold less than 90,000 units, which is why it didn't do much, or why the sequel didn't come out here. Ironically, old friend of mine actually played the original and has the original physically. That I learned about these series like the Endless Frontier games way earlier, before I moved down to the south of this area. But yeah, then after this, Project Cross Zone takes place. Then after Project Cross Zone, Moon Dwellers, and while Moon Dwellers is happening, Project Cross Zone 2 happens. Yeah, basically Street Fighter and that stuff is canon to Super Raw Wars. Which is kind of funny, honestly, when you think about it. Ah yes, Gerda, Pain, Yuck. Ironically, 2 out of 3 ended up being allies in the end, or ended up doing something different in the end. I'm just thankful it's over. I wonder if these guys are gonna translate the what's called Xenosaga episode 1 and 2 on DS. That'd be an interesting sight. Cute. Alphame's all cheery in the end. That's adorable. The good thing about Project Raw Zone though is it does one screen only, so I can actually move stuff differently. Alady would take them down. Hone Steel Alady. Of course, the support staff. Hey, the elves in defeat Clyde. Ben Presto, I miss you. You've done so many good games. Then Monolith got bought off by everybody. It got bought into Nintendo. And now they're making Xenosaga games. Not Xenosaga, sorry, Xenoblade. Oh snap, they actually had a animation of it. The end. It's over. Ugh. It's over. Yes. And now it's over. Well, thank you all for watching. Until the next game, goodbye. But we will return to this in the future to do the Dominion Tower thingy. So, look forward to that with this game. Regardless, thank you all for everything. And now this is goodbye.